Alright, here we go. Boy, I had a lot of decision making going into tonight's stream, and it's not really something I thought it was going to happen, but here we are. We're going to get back into God of War. And last time I streamed this, I said, maybe next time I stream, I'm probably not going to do God of War. Maybe we'll start up something different. But, I changed my mind several times over. We'll get into it, though. But, yeah, I was kind of in the middle of doing some stuff on my own time while playing this. And I don't even know where I am. So let's go ahead and launch it up and see where we are exactly. Because I kind of wasn't prepared to get back into this, but that's okay. Last time we left off, though, we were getting into the mountain area, and that was all looking swell and interesting. And before I got too deep into it, I decided, you know what? I think I might swap back and forth between games with this one, just to kind of keep things fresh. And possibly what I might want to end up doing here is just playing some of this on my own time and then getting back to the main story bits, when I stream. But that didn't end up working today. Let's see, continue. Things all highlighted up on New Game Plus makes me think that's the thing I'm supposed to be selecting. We did quite a bit of this last time I streamed this. I think did like a 3-hour stream or something. Not going to happen tonight. We're probably looking at something a little bit shorter today, but in any case, we'll look at trying to make a little bit of progress at the very least. I'm pretty sure something's going to impede us by the time we get back to the mountains, so it's fine. But we've got a little bit to do here. Basically what I was doing was I was kind of looking around the lake area and going around and doing some of the extra missions. I got to Fafnir's storeroom, and we discovered that the whetstone was not in the storeroom. The whetstone that, what was his name? Indri? Something like that? Whatever he was looking for. And somebody else has it. One of the Reavers made off with it, so we have to go find him at some point. And then, I think what I'm getting into is these mines, the Volunder mines, and this has something that Brock was interested in, so I guess we'll make our way through here and see if there's anything cool. Oh, you know what I should do? Hold up. Let me do something real quick. Not that. Is it under gameplay? While I've been playing on my own time, I turned on rather. Where is it? Accessibility? HDR, which I don't necessarily want. Where is it? Camera, maybe? Maybe you can't change it in the main game. I'm pretty sure you could. No, not that. Huh. Well, that's interesting. Hold up, you can tell I was not prepared for this. Let me check the stream real quick and just see what it's looking like. I guess it looks okay. It's not like with Sekiro when we turned on the HDR mode for that game and everything looked all washed out, so...
Boy.
I guess it should be fine. I don't remember even if I changed the settings on my capture card to capture HDR colors. Maybe. I've heard that that's not a good thing to do, but at least when you're streaming. But,
Interesting.
Gonna divulge any of that information? I guess I have to read it myself. Anvari's invention. Through this path lies the mines of Volunder. This great endeavor was made possible by Anvari the Alchemist, son of Ivaldi. Those through whose ingenuity the very stone and bedrock was turned from obstacle to a mighty tool of industry. Dwarven miners' greatest fear has always been running afoul of the ancients, but through Invari's genius, they are now no more than tools in our righteous undertaking. A new age for dwarves dawns here. No mere miners, but masters of iron, whose greatest craft is the future itself. Stumbled my way through that. Ultimately, most of the side stuff hasn't been terribly interesting. There's been a couple, like, little nods and story bits here and there. I hear hammering going on. It's probably Brock. There he is.
I need that alchemist for something I'm stewing up for you. If you're smart, you'll find him.
Talked to him fairly recently, and I also put in a number of upgrades, so we should be good for right now.
What does it say?
Yes, sir. These runes read death inside.
Cool. Just what I was looking for. Okay, so Brock gave us the keystone to get inside. Let's see what's in here.
So, Brock said his friend was dwarven like him, wearing a green ring.
Look, if you wish. I will be gathering resources for our journey.
You don't want to help him?
No.
Why not? Dwarven, with no ring. One of his crew?
Scorch marks. There, along the floor and wall.
Weird. I guess we keep looking.
We?
I mean, I'll keep looking.
I guess that's him, or what they were referring to. Dwarves down here. You know what? Come to think of it, there's probably something we have to fight down there. Probably shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Ah, and here it is. I guess it's one of the ancients.
If that kills us, that's it. No Valhalla, no hell, no afterlife, ever.
It does not attack.
Mom made them sound more dangerous than that.
Then do not drop your guard. Come.
Yeah, there's probably a reason for that. Let me check something real quick. I'm gonna knock down the volume a little bit. Maybe not that much. Maybe like 60%. I think I had it at like 85 or something last time. I was noticing during the recording that the volume for the game was incredibly loud, at least for my tastes. So, if it's too loud, let me know for sure. Anyway, when we were looking for the whetstone in Fafnir's storeroom, there was a spirit there who said that his son had stabbed him in the back and had made off with the whetstone. And that was really shocking for Atreus. He was like, he killed his own dad? And then there was like a strong camera pan towards Kratos. Yeah, that's something that happens. Especially with Kratos involved. Trying to get used to the combat for this game too. I was trying to see if I could get myself into some combat situations, but there's a handful of moves that I learned which might help some things. Particularly there's a couple that I unlocked while you're doing a dash attack or while you're fighting backwards. Like I could do the dash back and then attack at the same time. There's a little boomerang toss. It's kind of neat. But slowly but surely, we're kind of unlocking a couple more moves that should ease things up a little bit. Like I said before, I think the combat, especially early on, it feels a little stiff. So, anything to kind of make that a little more fluid would help me out greatly. I'm gonna put away the axe. And it helped us unlock the chest.
No ring. We're not gonna find Brock's friend alive, are we?
Again, we? Yeah, I don't think there's any good chance of that happening.
Here. Boy.
Yes, sir. Another map. Bet we'll find something useful here.
Looks like this is some destructible rock. Ah, there it is. Try to hit it this time. I'm thinking we're gonna find a set of something here, because that was kind of the case at the last side quest area I stopped at, but every time I find one of these dead soldier bodies, nothing's really happening. Not picking up any strange artifacts. Was I planning on streaming? Okay, so I was thinking one of two things. I was gonna go with Sucker Punch game. I was either gonna do Sly, or I was going to do Ghost of Tsushima. Oh, seals. Interesting. I really, really want to play Ghost of Tsushima. It's something that I've been waiting to play for a while now. And I was going back and forth in my head with it because I was thinking, because I played it for a little bit. I gave it a little test try to see what it was like, and I played it for maybe about an hour. And it seems like a cool game, but at the same time, it kind of seems similar to this game. It's a little bit broader in scope, a little more open than this one is, but it's similar in some regards to the combat, just kind of like the pacing and, you know, sort of like the... I hesitate to call it a choose your own adventure, but you could kind of just like pick some side quests and do stuff like that. You know, it's RPG-ish in a way. So I was like, maybe not.
Interesting.
So then I kind of decided I was going to do Sly 3. And when I popped open the game case for that, the disc looked like shit. Now, I recently bought all of the Sly series on PS2, and I don't remember that one looking as bad as it did. So I think, like, thinking back on it, what had happened was I had gotten it for a pretty good deal, but I knew that the disc would look pretty bad, so my intention was to go take it to the local shop here and have it resurfaced. But I never did that. So the disc remains looking really bad.
Attached to the Soul Eater.
No, that's where it is.
We know what happened to Invari now. We can just go tell Brock. No need to fight it, right?
No. We will fight it.
But why?
Because you are frightened of it.
You gotta conquer your fears. Alright. That didn't work. a little bit stuck there. Will I play it soon then? Sly 3? Maybe. I guess it kind of depends on how quickly I can get that disc resurfaced. Sometimes I go to that shop and the resurfacer there is down. It's happened several times, so who knows. But yeah, it looks bad enough to the point where I don't think it would be usable. Like, I'm pretty sure we'd run into a problem at some point, just because of how awful the disc looks.
Yeah, take that! Watch your back!
Yeah, I'm getting a little better with the combat. Just a smidge.
I'll fire more arrows next time if you give the word.
Or you could do it automatically. You are your own man, after all. But yeah, I'd like to see if I could wrap up that trilogy. I don't know if I'll be doing the fourth one right away. I wasn't even sure if I was going to be doing the third one, but I thought that it would be nice to have something that was a little bit different from this game.
Be strong,
And Tsushima is just,
Stay focused.
I don't know, to me it just seems a little bit too similar.
Yes, sir.
So, problems with that is, I wouldn't want to get bored with it, because just overexposure with a similar type of gameplay. And the other thing being is, I'm kind of guessing it's going to be a long game.
Movement.
And if I'm playing 2 long games at once, that could be a recipe for disaster. That actually saw me.
Ready yourself, boy.
Fought one of these things not that long ago, and it was a pain in the ass. I'm not looking forward to fighting one on stream.
Get it!
Close. Almost dead. I want to stand a little bit further back. Just my opinion, of course. Ooh, I was gonna say, can you ignite that? Shit.
We did it!
Leave it.
Don't celebrate just
You are
yet.
stronger than you know.
We got the Alchemist Ring.
Dwarvish inscription.
The alchemist. But where's the rest of him?
Ashes, most likely.
The soul eater.
Yeah, you don't
gone.
want to ask.
I guess we should bring this back to Brock.
Green ring belonging to Brock's friend, and Vari. Brock will probably want to give this a look. Probably. Alright, well, we got through this a little quicker than I was anticipating, so we'll get back on track with the main story in just a sec here, because I don't think I want to take a look at anything else. I don't really think we even have too many other side quests to take a look at. So, shouldn't be too bad. Quick radial shockwave that slows enemies and sends them flying back. Sounds interesting. Ooh, that looks powerful. We've gotten a couple secondary attacks too. These are runic attacks. Okay, so it's like an axe throw. Oh, that looks cool. I like the look of that. Wrath of the Frost Ancient. I think I want to give that a try. Bunch of crystals. Every time I happen to be playing a game with similar types of combat too, it always screws me up because then I have to go back and forth and try to remember certain moves and stuff. So it's probably for the best that I'm not doing Ghost of Tsushima. And I'll probably start it up next week or something. I guess it depends on how quickly we can get through this game. I don't know. I keep saying this game is long, but at the same time, I was doing everything. I was trying to 100% it when I originally played it.
Read it.
So it made it a lot longer than it normally would have been.
These runes were written fast. It spells out Ejim Staney. I don't know that one.
We will ask the blue one.
So now you're interested?
We found his alchemist. A reward was promised.
Looks a little different over here. Just trying to see how that connects up with the other thing. Make sure I'm not going to miss out on something. Also seeing if there's any like hanging treasure deals. Should probably look back here too. Those seem to elude me quite a bit. You gotta look up. Look up a little more often than you normally probably would. Let's see if I can throw this thing. I guess not. But it does drop health. Oh, whoa, shit.
That's it. Thought they'd be tougher.
I didn't walk over here before, did I? Now I'm confused. Just got a little bit of hack silver. Oh, look. We just come back over here. So wait a second. Could we have done that this whole time? Because this is a section we could have accessed before, I think. Maybe not. No, wait. I think it is different. Somebody lurking in the shadows. Oh, jeez. There we go. That's pretty damn cool. Beam attack. I dig it. Cooldown's probably not so great on that one. I don't know if it, depending on the attack, if it's longer for some than others, but if it is, I would assume that one would take longer to charge back up. This is the opposite end of this thing. Okay. So yeah, we didn't have access to that before. Quick way to get back, though, if we ever needed it. I don't know. Maybe something's missable up there. Need to get back in that area. I was gonna say, why is this skeleton standing? But then I noticed the giant sword sticking out of its chest. Okay, let's go back and see Brock.
What'd you find?
Something
Your
cool.
alchemist.
I'm sorry, Brock. The hand is all we could find. Still wearing the ring. There was a soul eater inside, and well, it must have burned away the rest of him.
Suppose you'll still be wanting some compensation, huh?
Of course.
Naturally.
Naturally, he says. Miani Feruxi.
That's usually what I say. Not whatever slur he uttered there, but usually
I'll
just say
take
naturally.
a closer look at this here ring. Maybe Anvari left a bit of magic inside for he croaked.
Dwarves can do that?
Sure, dwarves and magic jewels is like flies and pig lips. Supple ones.
Ugh. I'm not as interested as I thought.
Yeah, we don't need those descriptors for pig lips. We have a Grip of Volunder. Very low perk activation, chance to grant protective barrier, preventing damage from any enemy attacks on any successful axe hit. Alright, that could be handy. The one I've got right now... What do I have right now? No, it's not that one. Oh yeah, it is this. Okay. Deadly Grip of Vitality. Successful axe kills grant health burst. See, that's kind of handy. Especially when I'm still trying to get used to the combat with this game. Okay, I'm going to skip out on any upgrades or anything like that. I probably don't have enough hack silver right now. And I doubt I have any materials worth a damn anyway. I did notice that Atreus is ready for a new upgrade for his armor. I think I just need to raise like a lot of money. So, we can get into that at some point. Oh, surprised I missed this. Only would ever notice it when coming back, I suppose. Gotta clear them corners a little bit better. Alright. Instead of boating our way across, I'm just gonna... Well, let's see if we have any stories. There's a lot of stories told during my excursion across the lake. So we'll see if anything else develops. Basically, Atreus has just asked Kratos for stories that he knows. And none of them have been all that great. One mirrored Kratos' life, though. So, I guess that one was kind of interesting.
Do we have time for another story?
A short one. There was once a scorpion who wished to travel to the other side of a river.
Why?
If you continue to interrupt, I will end the story.
Okay, okay.
The scorpion asked the frog for help. He told the frog that if he gave him a ride across the river on his back, he would be rewarded. The frog protested, fearing the scorpion would sting him. The scorpion assured the frog that he would not sting him, or they would both drown in the river. The frog agreed, but halfway across the river, the scorpion stung him. The frog was mortally wounded, and they both sunk to the bottom of the river and perished.
That's sad. Why would the scorpion do that?
He was a scorpion. It is his nature to do harm.
Oh. That's just what Mom used to say about the gods.
Your mother always spoke the truth.
Had to go the long way around for that one. Tale as old as time. I like the new rendition with the pick that tends to float around with that one, where it's just the scorpion on the frog's back. And the frog is asking why. And the scorpion just says, LOL, LMAO. And then they die. Presumably. Don't think you actually see it. Alright, we have to make our way back up the mountain, and we have to go through the black mist and all that. Well, I guess the mist has already been pushed back, so we might not have to interact with all that, but at the very least, we'll need to go through, like, the, what the hell is it, the gondola sequence, and climbing up the side of the mountain, so it's still going to take a little bit of time. I want to say that at some point, we get something that lets us travel between those gates, maybe? It would only make sense. If we don't, that would really suck, though. Shitty fast travel. Right now, we can go back to the... I think just the gate where Brock's shop's located in the middle structure in the lake, but otherwise... Yep, gotta walk and boat ourselves across everywhere else. Just a little bit shitty. But yeah, if there's no way to actually travel between all those gates, then That would be like my #1 wish for Ragnarok. Have a better fast travel. 'Cause this kind of sucks. I hear you. Not quite. Ooh, close. There we go. If I hear it, I gotta go for it. I'm not gonna scrounge around and look for him, but I'll be damned if I let one escape. I never actually got to see any of these stairs or anything. Too busy looking at the mist. Oh. To get in a very particular position for that. When I was doing the Fafnir storeroom, there was a bit of music in there that was pretty good. I only comment on it because there's absolutely no music happening right now, which is kind of weird. I guess that kind of happens in open world games, though. You can't really have a backing soundtrack when, you know, you have a world where not much is going on. Be nice to get a little ambiance or something, though. Big stark contrast to the original games, though. I mean, you know, when you think about it, the original God of War is just so action heavy and intense, and something's always happening, that it would be really weird if it didn't have a backing soundtrack. Curious if I could get over there. I think what probably ends up happening is we're just gonna wrap ourselves around and get to that spot eventually. Something happening? Looking at the stream on the preview. Yeah, it doesn't look nearly as saturated as it does on my screen. I don't know if I am capturing the HDR colors or not. Probably not. I want to say it probably is not going to look that bad. I don't know. Nobody's complained yet, so. But yeah, I just remember when we did it. When I set up the HDR for Sekiro, it just looked so washed out. Hello? Are these the ones that self-destruct? Nice. Needed a face, a couple fists, another knee. Well, they usually die. Well done.
Yes, we got him.
I can't make that jump, can I? Guess not. Heavy Draugr. We didn't even fight that. His attacks are so strong it makes blocking them really hard. Father should probably just dodge. Wait a second. This is a regular enemy that we fought repeatedly in the past. I remember reading that last little tidbit too. I think the game got a little mixed up. Oh, interesting. I hear a raven around here somewhere too. I'll look for that in a sec. I guess these crystals up here are strictly just for lighting, though. Doesn't seem like they have any other attributes. Or at least I thought I heard one. Maybe when we make our way up, we'll get a little better view.
Now what?
Give me a sec, I'm looking. There's this, but I don't know what it corresponds to. Haven't seen that part yet. Oh, nice. What does that do exactly? Blind them? It's a really good attack. I dig it.
How'd you know that was this?
It's easy to see it, really. Maybe Kratos could just see a little bit better in the dark than his son does. Oh, here we go. Wait, is it open? And what is that? Some kind of giant man. Weird, I don't see the symbols anywhere. Am I supposed to? Got a feeling like we'll probably have to take this with us, but could just be a misdirect too. No, I think there's a slot over there. It looks a little misty. Looks like there's also enemies, though. Oh, I heard it. I think I heard it. Maybe there's just something with a sound effect that sounds really similar to one of those ravens. Making me trip out. I heard it again.
Draugr, behind you!
Shit. That's a new ability I got. Y'all just want to do projectiles?
It is over.
Damn straight. Oh shit.
Boy,
Yes, sir. Wonder who wrote this.
He seems to be in a better mood. Yeah, he mellowed out after wherever the hell we came out of last time. It's mostly just getting out of that one area. He's really wanted to leave. The Great Mountain. When the mountain was cold, it was... I don't know what that says. I can't read that. Belora and Onpreus, who gave it life. Wandering souls from distant lands who had tasted the mead of poetry and in search of inspiration found each other, and in each other found great love. To the summit of Midgard's great mountain, a secret bridge was built. Here they would make their hearth and fortress, to live free of prophecy and know only of themselves and each other. The mountain became a shelter for the outcast and the artist, for Jotnar, and new friends made. And to this beacon many more souls made pilgrimage. Even now, as we shelter from the storm, let none forget the beckoning spirit of the mountain that was. Sounds like the mountain used to be pretty amazing. Mom always did love artists. Okay. We still have these deals, but I've got no bearing as to what symbols I need to activate. Maybe if I get the correct one, they shine. What would have made sense is if we lit that up and then we could see what it was, but that doesn't seem to be the case. And I only see two turnstile things. There can't be that many, right? That many options. Don't get in my way, boy. You'd think if I hit the right one, it would just show up on here, but that doesn't seem to be the case. I don't know. I don't get it. Maybe there's something else we need to do with it beforehand. But I think I might just skip on that for right now.
Boy, another light crystal.
At least we could get this. And what is this?
Just look at this place. It feels so...
Dead.
I was gonna say ancient, but dead works too.
Eh, tomato, tomato. There's another okay, so we see all three of them. The only problem is... I just don't know how to activate them. Now, hold up a second. I saw like little particles fly off. I wonder if it's a glitch. Or if there really is something that we need to do. Oh, come on, I hit that. Still hit it. Now look, as luck would have it, we managed to hit the right combination. I don't know what was going on with that. I think it might have been a glitch. I'm also working on my third and I think final set for those meads. Same with the health too. While I was doing some of the stuff on my own time, I managed to find the amount of apples and mead we need for the stat increase. But yeah, I don't know if we just superseded that chest or if there was a glitch and the symbols weren't showing up. I had half a mind to take one of the crystal that I was moving, take it and then pop it in front of it and see if that would work, but I mean, there is that crystal that's right next to it. You'd think that would be good enough.
This is a lot of bodies.
Nice little smack.
Tell me what you see.
Well, they looked like men, not giants.
Correct. Thieves seeking treasure. See the traps?
Oh yeah, lucky for us they set them all off.
Be grateful these stay dead.
Yeah, that'd be a bit of a situation if they came back right now. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It might be a glitch just with that one chest. I don't
We
know.
made it across.
Ah, I knew it'd get over here. Smaller chests are usually hack silver, which is fine. I need plenty of it.
Oh, this is Durothor, one of the 4 stags of the World Tree. He's supposed to watch the entrance to Jotunheim while the giants sleep. Think he's still there?
I do not know.
Oh, I did want to read that lore bit. Like that. Was this it? Thorfur the Stag? Stag of the World Tree who watches the gates of Jotunheim, where the giants come from. This really is the Giants' Mountain. Fine, I'll just walk up to it then.
Boy.
I've seen this language before.
The serpent. Serpent cannot be spoken to, but his belligerence towards the Aesir is unmistakable. What are the Aesir again? Are they like the super important high beings? The gods, maybe? The destruction of Tyr's temple is infeasible while he remains. However, his presence has caused the Lake of Nine to submerge completely. Therefore, the larger aim of fettering... The larger aim of fettering realm travel is still achieved. Alright. The Raven Keeper. A lot of scrolls.
I'm not ready!
Shoot right through that rock. Close. At least I know it's up there, though. Something that takes a crystal, and this I still don't know what to do with. There's something, I think it's the bramble though, there's something that we need to use our next major weapon on. But anyway, I don't remember if that's has the same effect on it or what it is.
The peak is still our goal. We find a way up.
Chest on the other side there. Now hold on a second though. I guess whatever the crystal is that we need to get into that slot there must be past that thing. Yeah, because I'm not seeing anything over here. Ah. Secret passage. So dark in here, I couldn't even tell. Not right away, anyway. Time to go up.
The highest peak in the realms. Think Mom knew this was the Giant's Mountain?
No, the request has been more complicated than she could have foreseen.
Oh. It's so bright I couldn't even see the circle. A word.
It's a name, I think. Kraslir. It means terror.
Boy, that is a funky looking word. Kraslir. Who or what would be named Terror?
What's that? Weird. There's a candle all tangled up with string and some sort of animal hide. Some kind of lantern?
Probably should put it down.
No wick, though.
That is of no use to us. The Bifrost lights our way.
Hey, what do you think with these torches? The dead don't need light.
Eyes open.
Yeah, that should probably tell you something. Have I played this whole series before? Nah, well, yeah, kinda. The only game that I haven't played is... I think it's Chains of Olympus? That was the PSP one, and I don't even know if people would count that. I mean, I guess technically it's probably canon, but, you know, it is a portable game after all. A lot of times those aren't exactly the most important. I think Chains of Olympus takes place before the original God of War. It's sort of like a prequel of sorts, maybe. I seem to remember it being...
Hello!
Stop that.
Come on, I was just...
Yeah, well, be a little careful here. Call attention to ourselves. But yeah, as, in a similar vein to Ascension, I think it was sort of like a prequel. Chains of Olympus, I guess that would probably make sense, though. He's chained to the gods. And I played Ghost of Sparta, which was the other PSP game, and that one was actually pretty good. I heard Chains of Olympus wasn't that great, but I don't know. They also sort of revamped it for the collection, so maybe they made it better.
Whoa. What is all this? Where are we?
A mine. And if this claw reaches the summit, our goal is near.
Alright, how do we use it?
We can look into that a little bit later. You wouldn't count a portable game. I mean, sometimes. Sometimes there's a decent amount of effort that gets put into them.
Something's supposed to roll on us.
Like, Peace Walker, for instance. There's a good grip of story in Peace Walker. I mean, I guess if you skipped it, you're not missing out on a ton of things, but... Well, no, you kind of are. There's the whole Huey thing, and... Strange Love, and... You know, some of the characters like Paz, and... Chico... Have residual effects in 5, and... You get a little... tiny little update on 0, so...
Well, that's not going anywhere.
Peace Walker's got quite a grip of stuff going on. I don't remember if it, you know, similar, from what I recall anyway, similar things happen with Chains of Olympus and Ghost of Sparta, but
That's definitely
I wouldn't
good.
discount it,
No, I
basically.
think the giants not only mined the mountain, but actually lived here.
You sure are talking a lot, kid. That is not a through path. Less talking, more smashing.
There's a machine with gears and rope by that torch. What do you think that's for?
I don't know. I'm sure you have an idea, though. If we'd use this at some point. Maybe not.
Can you read it?
Looks like graffiti.
Yes, sir. That's funny.
How so?
One hand wrote, Jotnar only. And another wrote, and also dwarves. Should we add to it?
No.
Grecian gods. Punk kids. We'll add it ourselves. I wonder if that does anything. Might affect enemies or something. Alright, let's see what we can do here.
I think I see how this works. The claw's on one side, and if we get this unstuck...
About to get ground up in them gears.
Oh no! I think the rope's stuck under that rock.
That was careless.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Yes.
Stop. But maybe we can find our way up through there. After, you know, getting rid of those things.
It looked like it opened up something. Oh, it fell off. The lock-on doesn't switch between enemies as fluidly as I would like it to. I think it might be a range thing, actually, but
I didn't do much back there.
been noticing that between a couple of the fights I've been doing. What are you doing here?
You had a way around the Black Breath all along?
Now don't go thinking I could have gotten you past it, you big sack of meat. I got ways around most everything, especially up here.
I just put the controller down, but it looked like he was getting enraged.
Improved the design of the Jotnar traps and built workarounds to boot. Why you think they're so devious? Oh, that reminds me. Watch out for traps. All right, what'd you break?
Talon bow upgrade available. Seven axe pommel, grip of Volunder. This one, no perk activation, chance to grant protective barrier. Right. The health burst is pretty nice.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, why not?
Shoot straight, kid.
Skills are now available in the skills tab. Okay, cool.
Got something else in mind?
I figured he'd only have 3. Looks like he's got another upgrade to go, though. I'm spending it all on the boy. That's probably all I can afford right now.
Always a pleasure. Now fuck right along.
Wow. How big is this place?
It is a mountain. Big.
Guess he hasn't been to a mountain before. But anyway, a couple of years ago, well, I guess it's been more than a couple of years, but back, when would that have been? In 2018? When I was streaming all the other games in the series. We pretty much did them all. But I had the collection, so I did most of them on the PS3. I don't know if there's any, like, major differences, because, you know, in the years since then, I've found out that a lot of times when you have these HD collections, sometimes they're a little shitty compared to the original releases. And I don't even know if I still have my original God of War and God of War 2. I gotta take a look. Those were unfortunately games that I bought disc only, and they might have been lost in the great disc holder terror.
More traps.
There's a tunnel, but you won't fit.
Take it.
Okay.
Get through here without dying?
You okay?
Of course.
Hey, Magnus, thank you. Welcome, everybody. How's it going? Thank you for the raid. Appreciate it, Magnus. Everybody else, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're just kind of making our way through the mountain here, but we're sort of just shooting the shit. Not too much story or anything major going on right at this particular point in time. Lots of battling going on, though. Thank you, thank you. Watching a little bit of your stream before. Bit of bad luck at the end there, but you'll get it next time. Caught right up to the Mario Maker. Just a little bit of that, and then I had to start up my own. Slow but steady progress here. Trying to make it through some of the story beats, but I took a little bit of a detour to do some side questing. There's a lot of it that goes on. Let's see here. But we're kind of on the main story path at this point in time, but it's mostly just exploration. Gotta figure out what I'm looking at here. Sure we'll need to break that eventually.
Looks kind of heavy.
I can move it.
Ganon fight was kind of doomed with a lack of weapons. Yeah. And I was watching on and off, so I couldn't quite piece together all the specifics, but I kind of figured it might have been just a little bit of an early go at that, but I'm sure you'll get it next time. I'm rooting for you. Thank you for the lurk, though. Thank you for the raid.
Hearts don't touch them.
I see that. There.
I'll take care of it, kid. Hold on. Hope everybody else is doing well here. But yeah, I gotta take a look and see if there's any major differences between the PS2 versions and then the PS3 version collection of the God of War games, because if it's like missing content or, you know, there's something that got censored, which I doubt, but if that is the case, I might want to go back and replay those, especially with the RetroTink 5X now. It makes things look so slick. But I'm kind of just like looking for excuses on what to play with the new RetroTink. It's a goddamn raven, I hear it. For sure this time, unlike the last one. I guess I'll have to get up top before we can do that. Also, I don't know what's going on with this thing. Can't seem to hit it, so I'm assuming that it's something, I don't know. Could be related to a quest or a story or something. Alright. Enough fooling around here. I think we got everything taken care of on the ground floor. Start looking up top a little bit. Kind of wonder if I still have my saves for the old God of War games, too. I should have been able to transfer everything that I had on my newest memory card, so I would think that I probably still have them, but at the same time, I was using a lot of memory cards back then, so it might have just been one of the few that was on one of the cards I didn't use that often. Ended up losing later. What would be cool about that, though, is I'd have all the unlockables and everything. I don't think there was a ton for the first game, but pretty sure there was for the second. Oh. I was waiting for someone else to come out. Guess not. There's my Raven pal. Well, chain we can kick down too. No. I'm just kicking it down. I don't want to actually go down. Oh shit. It's an unblockable move. What is that? Yeah, what the hell happened? Maybe he hit that? I don't know. That was weird. Yeah, it's a little too bright. Something flashed real quick.
If it is not useful, leave it alone.
I know.
Alright. Just making sure there's nothing else I can interact with. Ah, new armor. Rare waist armor. Sturdy armor favoring cooldown. Scaled waist guard of focus. I think I have not... Yeah, these are still common ones. They're all in the green. I have not put on new armor in a little while. I lose out on 10 strength. But it's got better defense and definitely got better cooldown. Guess we could do that. Still don't have a rare chest armor though, so we'll just stick with what we got. What is this again? Unleash powerful attack that inflicts stun damage and knocks back nearby enemies. Also has a passive effect that reduces this talisman's cooldown on successful blocks and parries. Versus... Oh, the Realm Shift, which doesn't even happen too much because I tend to go for blocks instead of dodges. But, I mean, it is useful when it actually occurs. I might use this Horn of Heimdall, though. Sounds kind of nice.
Now where should we go?
Probably down here. Although, there must be a path or something that wraps around back down here. I'm not too sure what... Yeah, doesn't look like anything really connects. But anyway, I saw that there was a door down there that you could only open from the other reverse side. Looks exactly like that one. But it's probably a path that's accessible from some other spot.
Look! Another lantern!
Broken. Leave it.
What could they be for? There's something special about them. I can feel it.
Not gonna stay in place? Cool. Put up a shortcut. Oh. Let me open up another shortcut. Okay. Probably have to push this out. Let's see what we could do here. What is? Explain yourself. Runic summon. Summons cast spectral falcons that dive to the ground. Interesting. New summon. The wolves seem pretty good. Hold up. I got a notification about something. Ah. Order update. I haven't ordered anything in a while, but I noticed that my free Prime trial was ending in a couple days, so I was like, oh, I might as well see if I get free shipping on something expensive that I've been waiting on. I was gonna purchase a big item that I'm gonna end up using for the stream. I was gonna do it next week, but since Prime was gonna be up, I just went ahead and bit the bullet on it now.
Might give us the way to the top.
Oh, the rock that had pinched the rope. Okay, that's what it was. That's what it was. What was it? The rope thing or what I bought? Oh, what I ordered? So I got a Stream Deck, which always looked like something that might be fun, but I noticed that there was a newer model that got released relatively recently, and I was wanting to give it a try. Because apparently it's a lot better than the originals. The originals had some issues that I had heard about that I didn't necessarily want to have to mess with, but apparently they're a lot better now. God, this is such a good attack, jeez. It's so good. Guy's almost dead. Bad time to go for a heavy attack. Oh, jeez.
Back to the wheel.
Guess we're going back to the wheel then. Gonna see if there's anything else around here, but I don't think there is.
Hey, wait for me.
What do we get? The River of Knives, heavy runic attack. Destructive attack that sends out a line of ice shards that inflict frost damage and launch enemies into the air upon contact. Interesting. Frozen Flame, an impossible material that... Oh, wait. That's just for the Leviathan axe. Cool. So we got a new upgrade.
Where to next? It's working. We got the claw back.
Oh.
Oh, there it goes again.
Okay, I'm assuming we need to get this thing up front then. Isn't the Steam Deck the handheld? No, not the Steam Deck, the Stream Deck. Slight difference there. One letter is missing. So the Stream Deck is an Elgato product. And basically it's sort of like I don't know, you can use it for a lot of things. I kind of want to use it for like prompts and like almost like a soundboard and other things like that. There's a bit you could do with it, but you can have it to where it can perform different functions with just the press of a button.
That's perfect.
Will that lock on?
Hey, wait
Oh,
for
cool.
us.
I'm gonna get that to stay then. I didn't think it would just like lift it up quite as speedily as all that. But anyway, yeah, it's got a number of different functions. You could key it up to do a bunch of custom options, and the cool thing is you could put your own like little images and stuff. So, you know, you could scroll through several different screens and have a lot of different functions that it can do just based on how you set it up. So it's just a highly customizable thing that might make things a little bit more interesting. We'll see. I guess let me move that back down. Can I interact with that big stone at all? Something I can hook it up to, maybe? Maybe not. Maybe once I get the big thing back down, there's a way we could freeze it or something. Oh, the gears. Thing does move fast, though.
That should hold it. Here we go.
Going up?
Do you think this goes all the way to the top?
We will see soon enough.
Probably not. But it probably goes up pretty damn high, considering how long it took to actually get to the top of this thing.
Feels strange up there. We're heading into danger.
Do not concern yourself with what might be. Focus on what is, and be vigilant.
Yes, sir. Not the top, but we're closer.
It's always a plus, I guess.
Wait! That one's not broken! There's a note. A giant's prayer. They're asking their ancestors to watch over them. To guide them home.
Boy,
Wait. I think I know how it works.
What is that? I don't know exactly, but I think it's a lantern. Oh, yeah. I was gonna say a lantern type deal.
Watch.
But yeah, it's one of these things. They do that in, trying to think of where that is. Is it in France, maybe? I don't know.
what did you write?
I asked them to watch over Mother. Do you think they'll watch over us on the way to the top?
Come, boy. It is a long way up.
Just waiting for that lantern to hit one of these wood fixtures and the whole thing to just ignite.
Whoa! What's it?
Stay back.
Oh, it's a trap, I guess. Yeah, I don't remember where they do that exactly, but it's somewhere in the real world. They set up lanterns with the wishes or whatever, little papers. They just flitter off. You're just staring at the fire.
The tunnel way.
Got it. Be careful.
It's like, oh, my eyes. You don't put your face right in there.
There's tunnels around the giant's traps. Good thing, too. Well, good for me, anyway. Oh, come on!
That is not helping.
See you on the other side.
Sure, there's a way to, ow, make this come down.
Enemies ahead.
This is not here, though. Oh, jeez. Got him on the rebound. Nice. Oh, here we go. Maybe. Hope that stays in place. We got a rare chest armor. Favors cooldown. Yeah, I think it's the same type of, yeah. Plated pauldrons of focus. Similar to the waist armor that we got. Low on strength and runic, but it's got better defense and cooldown. I mean, the thing is, that ability that we got is real nice. Did I even have one that I had a socket? Yeah, I think I did. Symbol of truth. Maybe there's something that we could balance out the strength with, though. Increases all damage if all axe throws by 6%. Sprinting for 3 seconds grants unstoppable arm, preventing interruptions by enemy attack. Increases resistance to burn damage. That might be nice, considering there's a lot of fire going on here. Ups defense, ups defense. Increase poison resistance. Enchantment that increases strength and runic by 3. Oh, yeah, that one's actually pretty good. Alright, we'll do that. I think it's the same one I had equipped on the other one, but that's fine. I'm gonna go hit up this health real quick. This is a big one, too. Recovered it all the way. Oh, that was an enemy coming to get me.
May not be as long a way up as we thought.
I say nuts to that. Is that the only breakable things around here? Insatiable hunger to break everything in sight.
That did it! Or not. Are we still too heavy?
We're starting to work on the other one.
Moving again. Hey, when we get to the summit, how far do you think we'll be able to see? The lake? The world serpent? Our house?
We will see when we get there. Until then,
Wow.
eyes open.
Could see our house from here. Probably means we haven't traveled very far if that was the case.
Whoa!
Atreus!
I'm fine. Just lost my balance for a moment. You know, for someone so strong, you sure worry a lot.
It serves me well, and how I keep us alive.
I guess. Not a terribly fun way to live, though.
Nothing wrong with being cautious. Push him off. Give me the old throw. Come on. There you go. See ya.
No match for us. Here we go. Epic shot on your right.
Yeah, the one that I'm beating its face in right now.
Behind you, look out!
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, the ones that explode frequently tend to have a good judgment with these ones. I did not know I was still in Spartan Rage mode. I activated it accidentally.
How was that for fun?
I get it. I should worry more. Is this where we get off?
No, we are stuck.
Let's see if we can unstick ourselves. Ooh, that's a bit of a rough spot. I wouldn't do that, but, you know, I'm not Kratos, I guess. Or at least, I guess he pushed himself back up when he kicked off. But yeah, I was going to say, at least tie a rope around my hand or something.
We have to go.
I do not know.
Think we'll get attacked again?
Definitely.
Oh boy.
Yes. Now be ready.
Yeah, it's a rule of thumb when you're on an elevator in a video game. Tend to get attacked on them.
This one!
Good. Keep it up.
Almost there! Over! Behind you!
Didn't eliminate all of them. Huh. Even Atreus is taking a turn on that thing. Too greedy on them hits.
Nice move!
He got the moves.
Stuck again.
I know.
Still got a little health this time. Draugr explosive. Not sure how they do it, but these Draugr store energy in their bodies and explode on contact. But the explosion doesn't hurt them at all. I wonder if it feels good to them. Anyways, we should attack from a distance when we see they are fully charged up. They should throw his axe with them when they're powered up. They'll explode. Yeah, I've noticed that, I guess. We just have to kind of throw the axe. But the problem is sometimes they charge up when you're like in the middle of doing a bunch of other stuff, so it's kind of hard to tell. Avoid hitting them with melee attacks when they're powered up. We will be knocked back by an explosion. And ogre. Giant, powerful, angry, but thankfully not very smart. The ogre is one of the ugliest enemies we've fought. Their huge arms give them their attacks good range, and they can hit the ground so hard it creates a powerful shockwave. Ogre has very quick tell before he attacks. Father can use that to get out of the way. Or possibly counter. Sometimes the shield doesn't seem like it does as much as it should.
Father, after we scatter Mother's ashes, what then? What comes next?
Nothing comes next. We go home.
I was gonna say, you just go home.
The adventure is over?
For now. But we will have much to do. You were right earlier on the boat after cutting down the last tree. You said it felt like something had changed. And it has. And our home is no longer safe. But it will be again. And we must continue your training.
Okay.
Must complete the training.
We're almost at the summit. Nothing's gonna stop us.
You gotta open your goddamn
Hold
mouth.
yourself, boy, and stay behind me.
Yes, sir! What are you doing?
Be ready.
Bold move.
Hold on.
That was intense.
Hold.
Whoa, what was that?
Might have found a method to actually get rid of that stuff now. Yeah, yikes. Not the first dragon we've seen, unfortunately. When I was playing on my own time, I came across... what was it? Odun? It's not Odin. Odin is something else. We found another dragon, but he was a little friendly. Well, he was trying to kill us, but he got over
That
it.
looks like a root of the Yggdrasil tree.
You can destroy the world tree sap obstacles by combining shadow crystals with electrical energy.
Is that?
Crystallized sap. And there is power inside.
Okay, so we just have to find specific spots where we can access that. That's kind of a shame. I was hoping it would be like an attack ability or something. But whatever works, I guess.
I can't believe we fought a dragon. I was aiming for his eyes, but I kept losing my footing. Do you think this is their home? Did they move in after the giants left? Or are they why the giants left?
Boy, the air grows thin here. No more questions. Breathe.
Sucking up all the oxygen.
Yes, I see.
Just checking to make sure we're not missing anything. I haven't looked up in a while. Of course, we were riding an elevator, so it is part of it.
Do you hear that? Sounds like someone screaming.
Sounds like someone dying.
Wait, boy.
It's Sindri. Can you kill something that big?
Yeah, it did sound like him a
Catch it
little bit.
off balance.
I can distract him.
What are you doing?
Just looked a little jittery there.
We have to help him.
Break right. Find an angle. Wait for my mark.
Thank you.
I see a little tunnel in there.
Over here!
Probably could crawl in a little bit more. Just like old times. Razalier? Have you heard about this one yet? I don't think this thing is that much bigger than the Leviathan or whatever that was from the first game. He's dealt with something of similar stature. Oh, jeez. It doesn't work until he does his little electricity trick. Can't seem to get him to do it though. Something else I could hit here. There it goes. It took him long enough, but it took me a while to get to the thing too. Oh shit, oh. I thought he like vaporized it. Coming through. Oh. I thought I was gonna go to the other end.
Plan. Be ready to lower the crane on my mark.
How does this thing work?
I do not care. Be ready.
I don't understand the function. What are we doing? Doesn't matter. Just get it done. Shit. I guess I can't prep beforehand. See if I can hit up some of these health deals. Wow. Guess he can only hit the feet. Shit. Oh shit. It's not gonna work. Okay, I guess I can't grab from that one. Now the other little stump thing is missing too. Doesn't matter if we can get it working or not. Didn't even have to move.
Wow.
Shop's all set up and everything.
And you!
But nobody's killed a dragon for hundreds of years. Not since the grand culling of the worms. And unless I'm mistaken, you did all that for me.
You are mistaken. The dragon was simply in our path, nothing more.
You deny it all you want, but you saved me, and that deserves compensation.
What are these?
Rated
Oh,
missiles
they're
and
arrows. I thought it was like a
Straighter than
celery
Heimdall
stalk.
and perfectly weighted.
Thanks?
Oh. Okay. Hold on. Ooh, not that.
Magic
See
bag.
my brother again?
Yeah. You said you lost your talent.
Oh, and that I'm selfish? No. I'm sure. That I value a weapon's look? No. Over its purpose? That I'm pretentious? No. And uptight? Fussy? I know what he thinks, but he can't hurt me any— Ah! Burn that.
I do not have time for this.
No. No. Wait. I have a better idea.
What?
I just need a tooth from that dragon.
How nonchalant is he gonna rip one out? He's actually using the axe for it.
Watch where you grab that. Oh, never mind. Oh, so unclean. Oh, so unclean. Oh, the smell. Perfect. That should do. Oh. Yeah. I am not touching that. Just hold it out.
Magic
Now,
fairy
run
dust.
that along the string of your son's bow. Just humor me.
Atreus, your bow.
Two passes should do it. Gently, now.
Required shock arrows. Shoot them at shatter crystal to destroy them. Oh, okay. So it did end up being a weapon type deal, but not for us. Okay, so we could shoot the sap deals now.
Whoa.
Makes sense.
Sure. Now you're impressed. How do I explain this? I've added a new... Oh, I see. You figured it out on your own. Just, never mind. I wasn't just explaining the beautiful and complex artistry of my craft or anything. No, just anything to help you. Yep.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and upgrade the axe since we got that flame a while back.
I threw in a polishing on the house. So much blood.
Upgraded Leviathan axe successful. New skills are available. Nice. Wonder how many sets of that we could do. Gotta be getting close, because I don't think there was that many tiers left on the upgrade skill sheet. Let's see what we can do. Actually, I'm going to see if we can craft something. I don't like those full body ones. Metal plate, that always seems not so great. Pauldron of the Ancients. I need another ancient heart for that. That's a shame. What about for the wrist armor? Can I upgrade that? Need Ancient's Rubble. I hesitate to upgrade any of this stuff. I guess it doesn't cost that much money, but it needs that solid Svartalheim steel, and that seems to be hard to come by because I don't have much of it. So I might just hold off. Ooh, we have a superior resurrection stone option now.
Master Atreus, how may I serve? Something else for you, then?
Nah, I guess we need more money.
Come back anytime.
Anything else we could do in here? Ugh. A lot of blood spatter. I'm sure he doesn't appreciate, you know, this giant dragon corpse right in front of his shop. But you would think that it would be like a resource heaven, though. I mean, I guess the only thing is he's probably unwilling to actually gather any of
Feels
it.
like it wasn't that long ago we were hunting deer. Now we fought dark elves, and trolls, and ogres, and a dragon. I feel like we could be anything now.
We win because we are determined, disciplined, not because we feel ourselves superior.
Sure, I know. It's just... it feels like we're strong, you know?
Yes, I know.
Well, you're not exactly the strong one, but alright. Tears Revenge, light runic attack, powerful spinning attack against a single target with a follow-up attack that slams the enemy to the ground. Let's see what that looks like. Oh, that's interesting. Look how long that goes, jeez. But it would take the place of our beam attack, which is really nice. In fact, it's so nice, I'm going to upgrade it. So how about that? But yeah, the frost attack, it's a little bit too good. I'm sure there'll be a point where it's not as handy as it once was. But for right now, yeah, it really takes care of a lot of these enemies. Most of the common types, anyway. He's infused. I can also regain health, too.
I see improvement.
Yeah, what was going on with that? It, like, possessed it. Nightmare Parasite. I guess it did. As if nightmares weren't annoying enough, it looks like this type can actually possess other creatures and make them stronger. Does the possessed creature have any control over their actions, or are they just trapped in some horrific waking nightmare? Not a very nice thought. Probably the horrific waking nightmare, considering they are nightmares. But, of course, I'm no expert on these things. Alright, what are we
There
looking
we
at
go.
here?
Want me to shatter it?
Sure, why not?
Oh, I'm gonna like this.
Shatter
Strange,
away.
though. That one didn't completely blow up.
Yeah, we got a little teamwork to do.
That crystal, I shot it once. It's glowing again.
Sorry, not ready.
Tips on these guys. These nightmares try their hardest to possess other enemies, making those enemies a lot stronger. Yes, that was in the initial description. I think we understand the gist of it. Oh, there are collectibles for this area. We haven't found too many. Cups, though. Plenty of cups. Oh. A little stab there. It's a lot faster than the usual attacks. I'm getting hit by that guy. Alright, that was weird. One of them got possessed, so I anticipated it being, you know, stronger, but then he just wasn't taking any damage at all. I don't know. Might have been that he was frost powered and he was just brushing off the axe, though. No crystal visible. Ooh, almost knocked him off. I really want to throw him off, but he's just not having it.
There's a bridge over there. But how do we get to it?
Well, guess we'll figure that out. Looks like there's gears. There's this too.
We
Cool.
gotta find a way to lower that bridge. That has to be the way out of here.
Yeah, but there's this thing in here. You don't want to look at this thing? You always want to look at this thing.
Another.
This one's called Mimir. Mother tried to tell me this one, but I think I was too young. Are giants coming out of his armpits?
What?
I think that might be Odin stabbing him.
Giants left behind shrines. Okay, wait, no, that's not the myth.
What's that?
I guess we don't have the specific detail. Oh, here it is. This one's confusing. Ymir is the first giant, and things spring from his body. Not just other giants, but wind, trees, sun, maggots that turn into dwarves, maybe? Then Odin kills him. But where did he come from? Maybe he came from him. I don't know. Norse mythology is... You kind of got... There's so many different things. You got Egyptian and Greek and Roman, which is sort of like Greek, but not. But anyway, Norse is probably the one I'm least familiar with, so I don't got any clue about any of these people or what they did or who they're mad at. Wrong Got a new chest that's going to require breaking some pots, but I've only seen the one so far. Can I break that from underneath? Let's see. Oh, yes, I can.
I will never get tired of shattering things with this.
Pretty sweet, isn't it? If we get good enough, we might be able to shoot it in midair.
Nightmare! Almost ready.
Looks like we got them all.
Hold that thought. Need to get back down there so I can get another one of those throwables. Shatter one of these things up here. But we got a chest. Oh, that's a new one.
I think you got him.
Oh, he had the treasure. That's interesting.
There should be one more.
Let's make sure it's not lingering up here. Okay, hold up a sec. Maybe it's in here.
Boy,
Sir. Hold on.
I'm not interrupting you. You do what you want. The long, cruel war. Here fell Nerthus of the Vanir, slain by Magni and Modi, sons of Thor. The Jotnar bear witness to the cruelty of this long war. Neither Aesir nor Vanir may triumph. It is foreseen, but what may be left of Midgard before they lay down arms? The giants wanted peace. No wonder they liked tears so much. Well, if I get too far, I feel like we're going to miss out on the chest here, but I don't think I see the last pot deal. Oh, there it is. Never mind.
Let's go open that chest.
Staring me right down the center there. Ah, haven't gotten one of those in a while. Dune apple. As I said, like at the beginning of the stream, I think we're on the last set of those too. So 2 more and we have maximum health.
It's getting colder. We must be near the top.
I guess. Is that how it works? The peak is so close to the sun,
long
though,
now,
you'd think it'd be warm.
Look! The summit! We're so close now.
your quiver.
Strap broke when we fought the dragon. It's alright. I can hold it.
Stop. Broken quiver will slow your draw. Pain we endure. Faulty weaponry we do not. This will do for now. Good?
Good.
Go. Steady, boy. Mind your footing.
Meanwhile, I will look for treasure. Guess there ain't much. Nice little nook in there, though.
Focus up, boy.
Oh, whoa. Flew right off my back. Stumbling around for. Wasn't even injured. Don't worry. Beat him with a punch. Kicking ass.
It's over. It is over, isn't it?
More or less. Ah. New character coming up here. I'll take a look around the corner, though, see if I can pick up anything. I guess this is the bramble. I remember it being red, but... yeah, the bramble we can't get rid of until we get a new weapon. Yeah, it's just over here. Calm down a second.
You hear those voices too, right?
Yes. Be silent.
That sounds like the same man who came to our house. You said you killed him.
Shh.
You brought company this time. Must be important if the sons of Thor deign to grace me with their presence. Tell me, you two still tripping over yourselves to impress Daddy?
The tattooed man. Tracks show he now travels with a child. Where would they go next?
Why would I know that?
You're the smartest man alive, aren't you?
Smarter than all the dead ones, too.
You help me, I help you. Tell me where they are, and I'll talk to Odin.
Your father won't let me go, Baldur, and he won't let you kill me. You have nothing to offer me, so take your questions, take your threats, take these two worthless wankers, and piss off!
They got no choice.
Looking. We'll be back for your other eye.
Don't you forget, we're everywhere.
We really are, aren't we?
Oh, shut up.
I need to look up who the voice actor for Baldur is. Very familiar voice. Might have cropped up in something that I've seen since playing this game. Because I don't know that I remember thinking that when I first played it.
Ah, the very topic of conversation. A tattooed man traveling with a child.
Speak of the devil, huh?
Boy, check their path. Make sure we're all alone.
But we just saw them leave.
Do as I say.
He doesn't know what you are.
And I would keep it that way. Who are you?
Me? I'm the greatest ambassador to the gods, the giants, and all the creatures of the Nine Realms. I know every corner of these lands, every language spoken, every war waged, every deal struck. They call me Mimir, smartest man alive. And I have the answer to your every question.
Why does the son of Odin hunt us?
Okay, there are a few gaps in my knowledge. But Odin's had me imprisoned here for 109 winters. I'm a clever lad. I can piece it together. Promise. Just given time.
Nobody there, just like I said.
The boy's mother is dead. She wished her...
She wanted us to spread her ashes on the highest peak in all the realms.
Oh, then you've come to the wrong place, little brother. The highest peak in all the realms is not here in Midgard. It's in Jotunheim, realm of the giants.
No!
That could not be what she meant.
Take a look. This is the last known bridge to Jotunheim in all the realms. See that mountain? Looks like a giant's finger scraping the sky. That's the highest peak in all the realms. No here.
It's just like in Sekiro.
Can't we just take that bridge? We have a Bifrost.
When the giants destroyed all other bridges to their realm, they locked this one up with a secret rune. If it still exists, only a giant would know it.
And all of them left Midgard a long time ago.
True. But today, the winds of fate have kicked up a strange vortex of coincidence. Fact is, there's only one person alive who can get you where you need to go. And luckily for you, my schedule's wide open.
We're going to Jotunheim, right?
It's your best and only move from a tactical standpoint. It's the one place the man who cannot be killed won't follow you.
What do we do?
Yes!
First, you need to cut off my head.
Wait, what?
Odin made sure that no weapon, not even Thor's hammer, could free my body from these bonds. But fortunately, you don't need my body. The trick is, we need to find someone who can reanimate my head using the old magic.
Old magic. There's a witch of the woods. She knows the old ways.
And she'll help. She might do worth a try.
But if she fails, he will be dead.
He tortures me, you know. Every day, brother. Odin himself sees to it personally, and believe me, there is no end to his creativity. Every single day. This isn't living.
Very well.
Oh, I can't watch
What's up, Lane? About the halfway point now?
Brother.
You're making steady progress.
In case you can't.
We're at the halfway point, and we're making actually faster progress than I anticipated.
Boy, the longer you wait to tell him his true nature, the more damage you do. He will resent you, and you may lose him forever.
There's much about me I would not have him know.
So you value your privacy more than your son, eh?
I'm going to cut off your head now.
Fair enough.
It's a weird angle, though. Would have tried to approach it from another end. Yeah, just pop that on the belt. It'd be good enough.
Jotunheim! We're going to Jotunheim! We're going to find the long-lost realm of the giants. That's...
Inconvenient.
Yeah, that's just what I was going to say.
You hope Ragnarok is as good as this game? I think it'll at least be comparable. I'm hoping it'll be better too. I'm kind of expecting them to sort of increase on the mechanics. I'd like to see a more accessible world. I'd like to see more fast travel or better fast travel. I'd like to see a larger enemy variety, considering there aren't too many in this game. Maybe a couple more weapons. More weapons would be fine. That's not the impression I got.
Do you remember the way to the witch's house?
Yes. The woods with the blood-red leaves. South of the lake.
You pushing me?
I know just where to go.
Don't push me.
Hope she made it back from Alfheim and can bring Mimir back.
We haven't really gone to check on her since then, right?
Cut off his head.
Everything you see from it just looks like it could be DLC for this one, though, is what I was referring to. And, no, I mean, you know, it's the same characters. Tend to have some sort of stability between games, but from what I've seen, there hasn't even been too much gameplay shown. It's mostly just been story-related stuff, but it all looks fairly fresh. So, just going off of that, I mean, it looks like a standard sequel.
I can't believe it was Baldur that came to our house. The Aesir god. Baldur. And you fought him. And won!
Yes.
One of Odin's sons. Thor's brother.
He's still around,
now
so.
he's hunting us with his nephews. Why is this happening?
If we can raise the head, you can ask him.
Okay. You know, it's silly, but I secretly hope we find a giant somewhere in that mountain. I guess they really did leave Midgard, except for the serpent. He may be the last of his kind. Are you the last of your kind too? Is that why you don't like to talk about
My kind?
I mean, your family. Before Mother and I. Where you came from. Mother, father?
Yeah, they're all
It's
gone.
not the time for that.
Yes, sir.
He doesn't have to bring up the whole godhood thing. Maybe he could just talk about the Spartans. That's fine too, right? Or are the Spartans a little bit too taboo? But anyway, I'd be happy with the sequel if all it did was just gave us a couple more weapons, a little bit more variety with the fighting mechanics.
I'm on a fucking break. Don't hear me screeching at you whenever you're twiddling your short and curlies.
Leave him, boy.
No, Pep. Well, you already soiled my solitude, so you may as well join me.
You're not hungry.
Good. It's not what I was offering.
Saw your brother again.
Congratulations. And I'm sure you'll let him go and roger my axe good and plenty again. Let's see the damage.
Yeah, he did do an upgrade. I was thinking of saving it just to see if he'd say something different, but
Little canker throat wouldn't know proper weight and balance if it were dangling off his chut. You eating well enough?
I guess.
Good. All better. Now what the fuck else you want, huh? Times he gets so wrapped up in his work, Sentry hasn't the sense to sip or sup. And if he does remember, good luck getting him to cook his own meat. Guess I got all the stomach in the family. Along with the smarts.
You miss him.
What, that spit-fister? What do you know?
I just mean
Hey,
that...
do you mind? Trying to concentrate here, already on a break from my break.
are we done here? See if we can move on before he starts up another conversation. Have they shown any gameplay for the sequel? Yeah, a little bit, I think. I remember seeing some gameplay bits. I don't know that this last preview that they did with the State of Play, they showed any, though. Should have been the perfect opportunity. I mean, we're like a month away from it being released, so that's usually when you start showing off the more hardcore gameplay elements and not just the story stuff, but it seems like it's all been kept pretty under
Behind the big
wraps.
statue of Thor.
So, we'll see.
Roy, do you remember which is port and which is starboard?
Oh,
Port's left and starboard's right.
port is left, and starboard is right.
Yep.
Right?
Not your right. Where the boat faces, port is left, and starboard
Starboard
is...
is right. Right. I knew that.
Bow on the stern,
I did.
bow to the front, stern to the back. But anyway, from the gameplay, I don't remember seeing anything, you know, terribly unique. It did look a lot of just what was already in this game. Not that that's a bad thing, and I guess you wouldn't want to reveal too much, but if there were, like, new abilities or weapons or combat features, it would be nice if they showcased a couple of them. Give me a little hope. Yeah, Sony does like to keep it cinematic.
The water dropped.
When the serpent rose. Right. I knew that. I know she's really powerful, but you really think the witch can bring a head back to life?
She seems competent in her craft. And we have nothing to lose.
If she can't bring it back to life, can we keep the head?
No.
Why?
But you may feed it to the fish.
Okay.
That's good enough for me. couple things we can unlock now. Oh. Okay. Wasn't what I wanted to do, but yeah, that's fine. Disappears as soon as it gets hit. The Revenants are the worst enemies. Such a pain in the ass. Oh, and there it goes. I'm sure it'll come back up here, though.
Ready and wait.
Well, it's still trying to cast magic at us from all the way down there. Kind of afraid that we wouldn't be able to escape or anything if we didn't actually kill it, so come back down and try to beat it up, but it'd sort of take us away from the goal here. Are there any enemies still left? We sort of did get cast down here, but I mean, aside from the music playing, I don't see any evidence of any enemies lingering about.
This'll lead out.
What is this?
Hey, this does more than decipher those Muspelheim runes. It also contains the travel rune. Should we go visit the Fire Realm?
Ooh, no. No, I don't think we should. The Fire Realm, I think, is a big kind of challenge realm. Big challenge area. So I'm not really looking forward to doing. I remember the last few, because you do it in like segments and waves, so you could progress further and further through each one, but yeah, I remember it being kind of a pain. We knock? How do I get the turtle to come down? There's something down here we could interact with. I'm trying to take a look at the time here. Ooh, it's getting a little late. I did want to see if I could get this head back up and running. Oh. So many new abilities now. There's one of the mirror doors. Can't do anything with that. New chest, though.
Here. Boy.
It's another one of those maps.
Is it a treasure map, or what is it? Actually got to kill it this time. At least it's electrified.
Ready to go now.
Give me a sec to retaliate here. Symbol of courage. Those are usually, I think, just like stat upgrades for your weapons.
Okay, well, that's way too far to jump.
Hold up, maybe I can move it. Give me a sec here.
This'll be fun. Almost there.
I don't even know if this is mandatory.
I
Seems
can't
like it
jump
could be
over
like
with
extra
those wooden
stuff.
boards in the way.
Well, you got a bow. You can try shooting it.
It is. It's another one of those sand bowls. There are different runes written along the side of this one.
Okay.
What does it say?
Yeah, can
Another
you do
rune.
something with it?
Feed me not, we both are doomed. Overfeed me, all consume.
The answer might be near, like the other.
Oh, shit. Alright. I mean, there's lettering on the side
The
of this
answer's
thing.
gotta be written around here somewhere, right?
Oh. Ah, look at that.
I see it.
I was
now.
gonna say BFF,
It says
but
fire.
it's like BF upside down L.
Bow.
But just so we could get the chest, this is do anything else. Better be worth it. We got a Murder of Crows, a runic summon. Summon Murder of Crows that swarms enemies. That might be nice. Although we got the falcons too, so you'd think that'd be kind of similar, but I guess not. Apparently something different about it. Is there a way I could get up there? Because it looks like there might be a path or something on the other side. I'm going to set that in the middle just in case there's a chance that I could like jump across. Yeah, there's something over there. Maybe... Nah, it's short enough for him to jump over, but it's not set that way for the game mechanics. Oh, here it is. Okay. So we need a way to get rid of that bramble first. And then I could jump across. In the meantime, though, there's plenty of stuff locked here that I don't have access to, so... Guess we'll just keep it in mind for later. But regardless of that, I still don't see an actual means to get the turtle down. Unless there's some way we have to wrap around and come at it from the front. I suppose that's a possibility, but I wouldn't know how to get back that way. I think the quest markers lead me up here still. Because when we approach this... Oh, well, I don't see it anymore, but I thought I saw like the hand rune thing up there. But yeah, actually, when we get close to this, the objective shows as being closer. So, I don't know, I don't get it. See if I can access this chest real quick. Oh.
Atreus, here.
Quit dicking around up there. Cool. There's still one jar left somewhere. I'm just not seeing it. Actually break that. Nice. Actually thinking about it, can we do something with that with the turtle? I was thinking if there was some way to lock this, or lock us out of this, the only way to open it back up might be to use an ability that we just acquired, but I'm not seeing anything having an effect necessarily. What's this? Maybe I gotta toss the explosive thing up there, though. Oh, wait. We might have found it.
Turn back Aesir. Guess the gods aren't welcome here.
Ugh, it's so bright.
There he is. I hope he remembers us.
What, the turtle? Don't worry about it. Even if he didn't, what's he gonna do?
Interesting.
Prayer to Frigg. Hail Frigg, generous Frigg, who gave the world her brightest light. Young Balder, gleaming god, pride of Aesir, Odin's son and heir to Asgard. Long may she protect him. Long may he protect us. Hail Balder the Golden. Hail Frigg, beloved of all. Hail Odin, Allfather. Seems like nobody who counted on the Aesir is still around. Yeah, make a good point there.
How's it going, Charlie? Is your witch friend here?
What is that name?
That's what he told me it was. Or what it sounded like in my head, anyway. Charlie.
They spell it a little, a little funky. I guess that makes it fit in with the times. Oh, whoa.
Nice move! Brother down! Need more time!
Okay, well, at least if you stagger them while they're getting ready to explode, they don't actually explode on you.
Ready?
Settle it down there. Here, let me see if I can read this thing.
Can you read it?
Yes, sir. Sater Nithins upon all who trespass.
Does that get me anything? provided here, right? What is this? Seder Needings? What does that mean?
What does it say?
Yes, sir. Death to the Raven God, Lord of the Hang.
Alrighty then. Hello.
Father, she is here. It's so good to see you.
I didn't even see her
I knew you weren't
until the
dead.
last second there.
Hello.
Oh, can you bring a head back to life?
Strange question, I know.
I'm not sure I understand what... Wait. Where did you get those? The arrows. Give them to me, now.
They were a gift.
Do as she says, boy.
These arrows are dangerous. They're wicked. You find any more, you destroy them, understand? Do you understand? Say it!
I understand. If I see them, I'll destroy them.
Did Sindri say what they
It's
were
all
made
I
out
ask.
of?
Forgive me. Please, take my arrows in their place. I have no need for them anymore.
Mistletoe, perhaps? I want your shitty arrows. I want the green ones. Those
What's
look cool.
this about a head?
Celery stalk arrows.
Do you have any idea who this is? Did you kill him?
Not if you bring him back.
Request. He claimed you could revive him.
Me? Are you sure you heard him right?
Please?
Well, I don't think he knew exactly who you were.
Take him to the table.
We just said, there's this
Amulet.
witch in the woods. She might be able to do it. He said, yeah,
Been a long
maybe.
time since I've practiced the old magic. Hold him there. Let's have a look. Well, thankfully his head hasn't decayed much and his brain is still intact.
Good
Nice
thing we didn't
clean
go
cut.
exploring.
Cutting off his head of all people. I sure hope you know what you're doing. Now, hold his head under the water and don't let go. I mean it. That's enough.
It worked!
Let me see him. Mimir? You there?
Yes.
Good.
Oh. Hello, Freya. Been a long time.
Juicy spit.
You look well.
What I did for them. As far as I'm concerned, death suits you better.
I'd bow if I could, Your Majesty. Forgive me. Had I known the witch in the woods was Freya herself, I never would have suggested this.
Freya? The goddess Freya?
You didn't know either? Sorry.
When word gets out that Mimir is free, the wrath of Odin won't be far behind.
You are God.
Leader of the Vanir, once, yes. But no longer.
You did not think it important to tell me.
Are you really going to lecture me about that?
We are leaving, boy.
But...
Now.
You're welcome.
Why did you do that?
We cannot trust her.
Because she's a god?
Have I taught you nothing, boy?
But she's helped us a lot.
She lied.
Some people value their privacy. Best not to judge, brother.
When I require your council head, I will ask.
Fair enough. Get me to Tyr's temple in the Lake of the Nine, and I'll get you to Jotunheim as promised.
We know the temple. What's there?
Only the last living giant in Midgard. Who better to tell us the way?
The world serpent? Wait, do you know how to talk to him?
Indeed. He speaks an obscure tongue more ancient even than these mountains. None are left in Midgard who speak it. Except, of course, for me.
You do?
It's true. You wouldn't know it to look at him, but Jormungandr is a sparkling conversationalist.
Yes. Seemed fairly conversational when we first attempted to talk to him. I want to get in the boat. We could probably just use the warp gate, but Mimir's usually got something
Mimir,
to divulge.
why did Frey spin your face?
No. Speak of Baldur. He claims nothing harms him.
Aye, Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
Boasting of a god. Everyone has a weakness.
Not him, I'm afraid. Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
You just said that, Mimir.
Did I?
What is the source of this power?
Well, as I recall, it involved, a spell?
Mimir?
Parts of my brain must still be coming back to life. Just need a moment to finish waking up.
Hope he's not broken.
Maybe something intentionally locked out.
Mimir, we're on the lake.
Perfect. Dock us near the bridge.
Scooch on over real quick. I think I used this one last time.
Ed, how do we speak to the serpent?
There's a horn on a platform at the middle point of the bridge. Take me to it.
Finally, that horn.
Kid's been waiting to get the horn blown for days. It's in the center, right? Oh yeah, we gotta use this thing.
Good. Now put my lips to the horn.
I mean, I guess he could talk, but I wonder how much breath he can blow.
Why is he doing that?
Odin had that statue made in honor of Thor. And seeing as the world serpent absolutely abhors the fat dauber, he was probably sick of looking at it.
But doesn't that hurt?
Well, he and Thor have a bit of an unpleasant history between them. Or they will, anyway. So I guess waking up to see it was worse than the thought of lumps of solid stone passing through his gullet. You want me to ask him?
No. Our only concern is Jotunheim.
All right, wish me luck. He remembers me. Why you? Oh no, that's not right. Mokuno untunku. Eko no tun no vunora. He knows the pain of your loss. He will help you.
What is it?
Nothing to be concerned about.
What is he doing?
Making sure we're heading in the right direction. Listen closely now. We need two things to get us into the land of the giants. First, we need to learn the travel rune that opens realm travel to Jotunheim. Second, we need to carve that rune into the special gateway.
Is that one of the people we first met you?
Correct. We both said that giants, in their infinite wisdom, saw to it that no ordinary chisel would do the job. Only the tip of a magical chisel opens that gate. Luckily, I know where it is. It's not far.
He looks kind of mad for a moment.
Now that, I thought I said you were friends with him. Forgive me. Speaking the ancient tongue sober.
Wait, look! The water's dropped even further. You can see more of the realm towers and statues. I even see new places to explore along the shore.
Where is this chisel?
Find me a boat, and we'll go from there.
Shouldn't be hard. Looks all weird facing in another direction.
So when we get to the boat, we can either look for that special chisel now, or go exploring for a little while. I'm happy with whatever you want to do.
I guess we could go explore. Fine.
Which way to the chisel?
Boat under the bridge. Keep rowing towards the statues of the oarsmen, then thread past between them.
Where was that? I feel like I saw that. I think that was past the other side of the bridge here. Oh yeah, over
Mimir,
there.
You never did tell me why Freya spit in your face.
Well, she blames me in large measure for her present circumstances, and not totally without reason. It all goes back to the long war between the Aesir and Vanir. Prior to that, wars for the Aesir were easily won, but the Vanir had proved their equal and exacted devastating damage. Both sides suffered tremendous losses, and for many of us, quite frankly, war was simply no fun anymore, but a rather senseless waste of precious life. Wouldn't you agree, brother? Precisely. Enough was enough. And at last, Odin's most brilliant advisor became determined to find a more enlightened path. He set about to broker a peace between the gods. It took some convincing, but ultimately Odin was persuaded to marry his deadliest enemy, a certain Vanir goddess, legendary not only for her fertile beauty, but her genius at the very Vanir magic that Odin had long aspired to master.
Freya married Odin? What was in it for her?
It was a sacrifice to protect her people, a selfless act of love. Truly, she deserves better than she got. But of course, there's more to that story.
Guess we'll talk about it later then. Okay, so I can assume we are in the spot that we need to be in order to progress this. I'm going to go ahead and save here. And also, I'm going to go ahead and end here. It's actually a lot later than I had anticipated going, but we almost did another 3-hour stream. About 15 or 20 minutes shy of that, so little bonus extra stuff, but I did want to get to some of them story beats over with. Make sure we got Mimir all resurrected and everything. But yeah, I made a decent amount of progress. If Lane was correct earlier in chat, well, then I guess we are about halfway through this game, which is a lot more than I thought we were going to be just 3 streams in, but we have been hitting it pretty hard. So who knows, maybe we'll finish this sometime next week if we just keep going at it. But I'm going to take off for now. Thank you all for watching. I guess I'll raid Scoob. Looks like he's playing some Soul Hackers 2, which I guess is kind of like an SMT type game. I think it's owned by the same people, Atlas. So that's what it looks like to me. But we'll go ahead and say hello to him. And I will be back maybe tomorrow. Might just stick with this then, because, you know, as I was discussing earlier in the stream, don't know if I want to get into the game that I actually want to play just yet. If I do anything different, it's probably going to be Super Star Wars Return of the Jedi. So I guess look forward to that. But if I could get the disc resurfaced for Sly 3, then we might start that up too. So a couple different options, but requires a little bit of work. So stay tuned. I guess we'll find out what happens. But anyway, thank you all again for watching, and see you next time. Let's go raid Scoob, see what's up with him.